What's going on, guys? Dana just announced some crazy-ass fights, so let's hear what he has to say.
What's up, everybody? I'm here with some new fight updates. The welterweight title fight between Belal Muhammad and Shavkat Rakhmonov is off due to Belal having surgery. Stepping up into the main event is flyweight champion Pantoja, who will be facing the debuting Kai Asakura. Kai was the two-time 135-pound men's champion for Rizin, which is the leading Japanese MMA promotion run by Saki Kibara. This guy is considered one of the hardest hitting strikers at 135 pounds, and he's coming to the UFC and moving down in weight. He faces current UFC flyweight champion Pantoja, who's on a 6-fight win streak, and 3 of those were in title fights. The men's flyweight division is becoming one of the most exciting divisions in the sport, and this fight should be all action. The new co-main event is a 5-round number 1 contender fight at welterweight. Undefeated Shavkat Rakhmonov will now take on undefeated Ian Garry, who's moving over from the main event of Tampa.
Yes, sir.
Rakhmonov is 18-0 and has an unbelievable 100% finish rate, with all 18 of his wins coming by finish. Ian Garry is a complete all-around fighter who is also undefeated, 15-0, and is coming off wins against Jeff Neal, Neil Magny, Michael Venom Page. These are 2 of the best young guys at 170 pounds, and the winner will fight Belal for the title early next year. The new main
but there's
event
more.
in Tampa will now feature Colby Covington taking on Joaquin Buckley. Colby is the former interim welterweight champion and is coming off a championship fight against Leon Edwards. Has wins.
Look at him hyping up Colby.
Woodley, Lawler, and RDA.
Oh my God.
Buckley.
Look, we get it, man. The point is, the new main event is Pantoja versus Asakura. I think Pantoja is going to crush him. Not going to lie. But this is the one we're all looking at. Shavkat versus Ian Garry. Undefeated matchup. I like that they made it 5 rounds. I like that it's a title eliminator. Sometimes you don't need an interim belt, and this is one of the cases that it's not needed. I think Shavkat is going to win this, just with his well-roundedness. But I think Ian Garry will make a tough fight for Shavkat. He's got that like rangy style. They'll play around at range. Garry could utilize his footwork, but I feel like eventually Shavkat will be able to pressure him to the cage and do what he needs to do. And honestly, this card didn't really suffer too badly. All right, obviously Shavkat versus Belal is a nice fight, but I feel like this is just as hype. I don't think there's gonna be a finish here, but still fun. Now, what was not expected was Colby taking a fight, okay? And just actually ducking Ian Garry, because originally this Tampa date was for Ian Garry versus Covington. It would have made perfect sense. And Covington obviously turned that down. Now he's taking Ian Garry's spot. And yeah, that's just funny. And let's talk about this matchup right here. Covington versus Buckley. I honestly think Covington can win this. If he's still in good form, if he's not too old, if prime Colby shows up, I think he can out-grapple Buckley. Buckley, he's been looking good. But his win over Luke isn't that good, okay? I feel like the Wonderboy thing, Wonderboy's old, and he's been getting tracked down to the cage. And what I'm trying to get at is Buckley just doesn't have as much finesse. He's kind of like the poor man's DDP. Big, powerful, a bruiser. He'll walk forward swinging. But I feel like Colby could possibly out-wrestle him. I feel like Colby has better wrestling. Buckley kind of just big brothering people and using ground and pound and his power like as the entry point. But Covington definitely has more finesse, and I can see him winning this, especially this being a 5-round fight, although Buckley has shown to have good cardio. But yeah, man, this is really exciting. If you think I'm going to talk about Paul versus Tyson, listen. I'm not giving any of my time to that, all right? I've already seen enough, and I didn't even watch the fight. But yeah, this card right here, UFC 310, solid card, man. This is the only fight that nobody gives a fuck about. Why is Nick Diaz fighting? Why is he fighting Luke? Brown versus Battle, a great fight. Evloev, Sterling, great fight. Who the fuck is this guy? Nate Detroit, the UFC, baby. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this card is there's some underrated bangers. Durden versus Joshua Van. Dominic Reyes versus Smith. Why is this hiding, bro? That's an easy Reyes win right there. But yeah, man, I just wanted to cover this fresh news, this good news. And like, if we're looking at the lineup, we got this tomorrow, all right? Jan versus Figueiredo next week. 310 the week 2 weeks after. Okay, that's fine. We need a little break. Jan versus Figueiredo, a banger though. Covington versus Buckley, and we're still waiting on 311, 312, and yeah, man, I'm excited. The fights are good right now. That's why I'm back. Hope y'all have a great day, man. Peace out.